Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some very intriguing news to go and talk about. We actually have some very nice pledges in regards to one of the world's biggest gaming companies out here to help with the global economic issues going on. We also have some very cool news when it comes to, funny enough, Fortnite that's actually making one of the weirdest and probably actually something that makes me actually want to go and play it again type changes going on as well. We have a little bit of updates too when it comes to Babylon's Fall, which has basically been the game that basically no one heard of and basically no one really cares about, and as well as some even kind of cool little Harry Potter news. So we have some kind of cool stuff to go and talk about, and as well, I would not really expect most of the videos I've been doing this weekend so far, but a thing that actually makes me want to go play Fortnite. Been a really weird day, really strange day, so I guess let's go dive on into it. And as well, if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 digital console controller, Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for that Weeble, sign up for that Coinbase, and that Twitter giveaway down below, and let's dive into the news. So, the very first and foremost good news I want to go talk about more is in regards to Epic Games. Now, as I'm sure you guys know, Epic Games is probably one of the biggest publishers / probably just one of the highest revenue grossing gaming companies as of right now. They're just making money. They're printing money, as you guys probably know, when it comes to Unreal Engine, as well as also for, obviously, Fortnite. But they've actually committed something that's actually very unique and really kind of cool. So for this, we actually now have brand new news of Epic Games is actually now going to be going and donating all of the money. This is literally all the money in regards from Fortnite proceeds to the Ukraine relief. I want to talk about that because it's actually it's kind of a somewhat long window, and as well, that's just kind of really good, big, huge hype news. So for this news, we actually have this coming out here too, with and also in the wake of the brand new Fortnite chapters. Epic Games will now be donating its Fortnite proceeds earned from March 20th, which is basically right now, to April 3rd towards humanitarian relief operations for the victims of Ukraine, the company officially announced. This announcement comes ahead of Fortnite's Chapter 3 Season 2 release, which is kind of funny if you guys have ever been a part of Fortnite and all the other type of stuff. It's intriguing because it's like chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then they go and do a reset, and now it's I don't know, they have a really weird wording for it. But either way, they do updates all the time, I'm sure you guys know. The American software developer reported all proceeds made the next 2-week span would include all real money purchases in the game itself, including Fortnite crew, in-game cosmetics, and V-Bucks cards and battle passes. Though Epic stated on their site, using V-Bucks in Fortnite will not be included as those are not real money purchases. Details regarding how fast the funds will be distributed to as well was also addressed too on top of that, and they would not wait for actual funds to come, considering it would take some time, and they're basically going to be doing all the logs immediately and send the funds within a few days. So we have this official statement over here stating, "We're excited to share that Xbox is joining us in this effort and committing to their proceeds for Fortnite during this time to get more aid to the people of Ukraine." So all around, very intriguing news. This is all in regards to Xbox and also Fortnite too. And now when it comes to the whole world kind of going on, I do always want to give credit where credit's due. It's been a lot of really big gaming companies. We saw PlayStation, we saw Xbox, we saw Nintendo, all the upper hierarchies basically going and either making official statements, making really big donations, or as well making out a public support in regards to this whole kind of world issue. So it's very nice to go and see them now seeing Fortnite, which is, like I said, one of the highest grossing and highest revenue driving games out there, for 2 weeks commit all that money towards it. So we've seen some kind of big amounts. We've seen 500K, we've seen $1 million. And I'm just overall very kind of curious to go and see the overall amount that Fortnite will make in that 2-week period. More so because I'm kind of curious as how much it makes. I know they have done official press announcements, and they've kind of said they just print money. They make so much money. So I'll be kind of curious to see how much it will be in terms of a big, kind of almost a donation drive, and as well, it's also a brand new Season 2 on top of that. So I got to give some credit where Fortnite, it was kind of, just it's cool stuff. I like seeing people supporting people in need. I got to give them always credit for that. And as well, in the same regards too, Fortnite actually have a brand new season. And this is kind of the cooler stuff for me. So I'm sure you guys can even maybe leave your comments and thoughts down below. If you guys ever did even go play Fortnite, I'm sure most of you guys did. I enjoyed it at the very start. I think pretty much everyone on the planet that's a gamer at least had it downloaded, at least checked it out, and at least enjoyed it at least for a little while. So this is actually kind of something I want to go check out myself, where they're actually removing building now. That's kind of cool. I usually can kind of enjoy the game where basically everyone's kind of as bad as I was, and there's maybe 1 or 2 little walls, if even that. And then whenever everyone kind of started bouncing and building 80 towers 5 years ago, at that point I don't know. I just didn't want to like feel like I didn't really enjoy the game. It was too try hard. It was a little bit too like I didn't play the game all the time. I played other various games. I maybe pop on and play with like my Twitch stream or hang out with like friends or whatever. It was cool, but whatever. But now at this point, they actually did finally go and remove the building, which is the one thing I think a lot of folks who haven't just played the game in a while would at least want to go and check out and see. As well, I've seen some pretty kind of funny clips too, because at this point, apparently Fortnite has like pretty much every random character known to man, where they have like people like Naruto, they have like Goku, they have pretty much everyone up the wazoo at this point. Like they have Rick from Rick and Morty. Like I God only knows. So I'm sure if I were to launch that game, I'd be probably generally so confused because I have not touched or launched or played Fortnite in multiple years. But it was kind of a cool little thing they did go and remove building, at least for a little bit of a temporary time, which kind of makes me want to go and check out and see, kind of get my little thoughts on that too as well. So basically the biggest change appears to be the removal of building from Fortnite's standard modes. To help with this drastic change, Fortnite has added an overshield that will basically be giving people too as well for extra HP on top of that too. And it was only a temporary move for the story, apparently, for the Fortnite team is trying to tell, but then also a lot of people are kind of like, just kind of curious too. I don't know. So basically like they're still going to keep it, but they'll just maybe have like a little temporary thing for a little while, just to kind of let people, I guess, I don't know, enjoy the game, have a reset, not having everyone kind of worried about all these random builds, which at the same time would kind of make a lot of sense. And as well as I even mentioned too on how much kind of crazy stuff is in Fortnite, like there is so many random like look, there's literally like I almost want to make a joke and say look, there's Halo, but like I'm I'm not sure if anyone would have got that anyway, or if I would have got like weird comments. But anyway, when it comes to this stuff, they have so many random characters now in the game. It's kind of ridiculous if you really do think about it. But like it's like I actually might want to go and re-download it, check it out, maybe play just maybe one or few games and see how if I even ever want to play Fortnite ever again. Now ideally probably not. I play a lot of other various games. I play like the League of Legends and StarCraft and stuff like that. So it's just kind of always kind of curious to go and see how the brand new Fortnite updates are going and all that type of stuff. So let me know if you guys are going to download or check it out as well. Some very, very intriguing news when it comes to Babylon's Fall, which we've actually covered on throughout this week, which was essentially like the world's worst game so far for the PlayStation. Although with the Gran Turismo 7 drama I've made a few videos on throughout these past few days, I'm sure you guys could probably realize that that's also kind of inching closer and closer and closer towards being over there. So basically Babylon's Fall's devs have no plans to reduce the scale of development following the rocky start, which at the end of the day is really nice, although sometimes it's very curious to see because they really didn't get that many sales. Not many people really enjoyed the game. It was more of a multiplayer game, and on top of that too, most of the time, most games, if they kind of fail their initial launch, there is still a potential for other part 2s. There is still potential for a comeback, although I do think a lot of times it really doesn't come back. As well, if you guys even look at Metacritic, they're actually currently at a 42, which is just overall not that good. A lot of folks are not happy. 4 out of 10 reviews. A lot of folks are saying it's just not good. It just needs, like, it's ugly. It needs more details. It needs more fleshing out. And it's funny enough, even though people are kind of worried about the longevity of the game itself, people even tweeting at, like, say, like, just the companies, no, there are no plans to reduce the scale of development on Babylon's Fall. The tweet reads, content up to Season 2 is now practically complete. We have started to work on Season 3 and beyond. So even though, like, a lot of people are saying this game is pretty bad, not worth buying, just mediocre, say, like servers, no one's playing, etc. Funny enough, at least they do have a nice little dev commitment going on when it comes to all that stuff. Although, once again, if no one's really playing it, kind of what's the whole point of kind of spending the money on it? But, either way. And then last but not least, we actually have a little bit of an update too as well for Hogwarts Legacy, which is kind of cool to go and see that they're finally going and kind of giving a little bit more additional features for this stuff. I'm sure a lot of you guys have a chance to see, but when it comes to some things, when it comes to the game, there's a lot of little very small details that are very nice to see. One kind of big thing to note is that they don't actually want to have any microtransactions. They're trying their best not to go do anything with that, and as well, they also have a single-player experience and does also apparently not have online or co-op gameplay, which kind of makes some people sad, but the biggest thing, too, is more on the microtransactions. Hogwarts Legacy does not have in-game purchases or microtransactions, which is one of the biggest things for me because I've been complaining about that throughout this week, especially with Gran Turismo 7. That's a $70 game with microtransactions built on in, and that's one of my biggest kind of fears when it comes to most games is like, what if they want to go make an extra $5, $10, $15? What if there's really cool stuff they could have put in the game for free and they didn't? So it's kind of nice news to go and see that Hogwarts apparently does have some pretty nice pre-thought out stuff, and I actually am still pretty excited for this game. But overall, it's kind of cool to go and see Epic Games doing such a huge donation. Very cool to go and see Fortnite actually kind of making it so I could actually almost want to maybe check out Fortnite myself, and all the little other various gaming news. We've had a very, very quiet weekend in terms of news and restock, so if you guys don't mind, I just want to say I appreciate you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later on throughout tomorrow from brand new videos. Make sure you guys check out the Amazon links, check out the Twitter links, YouTube links, all that good stuff, Twitch, Twitter, whatever it is, Amazon, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys later on tonight, maybe for an extra bonus video as well. Love you guys.